to go off a bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on another team from the Big 12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Trojans will kick it away to start. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Running to the left. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking downfield, it's Perkins. Out of the backfield, he's open. And Shore tacked him there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you cut off the crowd and everybody flies to the football. It's great execution by this defense.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield and down that ball?
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Let's go! Leaves it with the back. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damage when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Getting some heat. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Bully ball on third and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. Their backs against the wall, one opening drive. A really nice job there on the run, third down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Slade. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to get to it. Quickly complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing. Great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they're going to target him early and often. He is a weapon. There's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Got a man. It's Washington. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Aggies just can't get off the field.
You got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now. They've got the defense on their feet.
The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. And that's a live ball. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their feet.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run the option. The pitch. That play just never had a chance. They knock it down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way
Release to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
To the air on first down. He's going up top. And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to flip balls and tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Slings it downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for a big pickup.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always...
Throws toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh center down.
I've been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
The Trojans are flying down the field. On the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll try to get the edge on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, going up top. They're trying to get to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by just one over Florida State. He'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
And how about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Perkins. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. Touchdown, Aggie. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get...
Oh, he wants it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Trojans make a living on stretching the field with big plays in the passing game because they just throw the ball to that receiver.
No doubt about it. And guess what? Everybody in Hollywood likes this, right? Like the big, explosive, dynamic, fun plays. And that's exactly what USC does year after year.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Jet sweep headed to the edge. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
These jet sweeps used to be plays where you ran to try to restrict them and get out wide and make big plays. But now, short yardage situations, you start to pack it in tight. Okay, I'll go out wide. I'll pick up my 5 to 10 yards and make it easy and get me a 1st down.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Knocked off his feet. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that 1st, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go.
It's
got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
He'll do it himself. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with the down coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And it'll be down right there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Feeling some heat. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity. And they got him for the sack. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Perkins. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put him in position to pick up a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Dances away to buy time. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it away to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They're going back to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, is to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quarterback checking off. He wants to throw here on second down. Dances away from the heat. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block when he tackled that receiver.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Texas A&M going up tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the big...
Going deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Goes to the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. There's just so many things they can do off of it. You just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them around and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play. A nice tackle.
Barrels ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just one over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Steps away to find some room. Throwing right. And the pass is intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you can see sitting back in cover two, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
Scrambling away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously said he's outside the tackle box. He's moved to throw it away as long as it got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Line gets set. First down. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And as he throws, can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. He makes the connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems
open runway ahead. The 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man down the middle. Running through contact. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that's a really good example of the quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down. Now,
and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense drags him down.
got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the left. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They didn't look to push it downfield, and the running back not quite able to get to the sticks.
Yeah, but I don't mind the decision. I like giving it to my guy and trusting him to make a play and get the first down. But now, puts me in a different situation. Fourth down. Do I want to go for it? What do I want to do?
A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this fourth quarter. And this one splits the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Waiting for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down coming up. Here we go. Off the boot, looking for his man. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off running with that one. He was outside the pocket, and he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target.
And this is a significant moment for this offense. Down 8, 1st and goal, needing a touchdown and a 2 to tie. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojan. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
So this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's so frustrating. He sees an open guy who's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets a big hit in the air, knocks it down.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. To the air, it's Perkins. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the catch and he's brought down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking the profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never be wrong.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Offense gets set for second down. They're going to throw it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits screamers. The offense wants to muffle, make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. Critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to the offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving on the year for him.
All the way down to the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lay. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
And keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Ready up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it. Touchdown, USC! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to blast their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. They've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Back to pass, it's Perkins. Going downfield for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you. But when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a double like him as a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On the set. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. First down here for the offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.